All right, Shalom. This is Gamal Yala, I'm Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHWAWASHIN, YAHWASHIN, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, now this is a quick lesson, and this is going to be centered around, I don't quite have a title yet. It's going to be a response to the brothers just did a lesson in the Atlanta camp. What is a true high value man or something of that nature. And basically I just want to do a response to it and, just add my, a few precepts to it, add my spirit to it through the spirit and power of YAHWASHIN Shai. So I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into it. Now, first of all, what is a high value man? A high value man, all right, well, first of all, that's a term that has been used a lot lately, all right, and there's a lot of communities on YouTube. You have one called MG Toe, which is men going their own way. You have alpha male, basically alpha male groups. You have different, basically different people that have different YouTube personalities, such as Alpha Male Strategies, and there's a guy named Steph is So Cold, and there's a guy, Saints and Sinners, and there's, Kevin Samuels. There's so many alpha male guys on YouTube, and, their whole thing is to basically, well, first of all, let's get into what an alpha male is on definition. All right, because, they are, these are, it's a big movement. This is a big movement. All right, now alpha male is, definition. All right. Alpha male is the dominant male animal in a particular group. Let's see. A man tending to assume a dominant or domineering role in a social or professional situations. All right. Alpha male. A male animal having the highest rank in the dominance hierarchy, the most dominant, powerful, or assertive man in a particular group. So this is the alpha male. Now, as a man, okay, you should, you should be a dominant figure, be a leader, okay? As a matter of fact, let me get this, because Yahawashi was the ultimate alpha male. All right, and here's why. Let's get this. This is Matthew 7. I'll start Mark 1:22. It says. All right, it says, and they were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one that had authority, not as one of the scribes. Okay, so Yahawashi was one that he taught as he had authority. All right, which meaning he was the most dominant. When you read a lot of the accounts with Yahawashi, a lot of the interactions that he had with Pharisees and different people, okay, he would cut them. All right, he would cut them with the scriptures. And, a lot of times he would perceive what they're saying in their minds. And basically, the way he would respond, he would basically, they would basically try to, come for him. They'll basically try to, come up against him or come up, try to mess with him. And he'll, basically get back at them. So like I said, he's the ultimate alpha male because he knows how to dominate any situation. Now it says, This is Proverbs 16:16. It says, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. Okay, now it says, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold? So wisdom is the real value. Okay, when you take away money, when you take away cars and clothes, and when you take away status, all these different things, what do you have left? What really do you have to offer? All right. And at the end of the day, what they can't take from you is wisdom. All right. Your knowledge. All right. And that's why we say that, the scriptures say, lay up not for yourselves treasures on earth, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. All right. So what that means is, don't get into, the worldly treasures, and, trying to impress everybody, and trying to be rich and all this stuff, because all this stuff really has no value at the end of the day. All right. It's just material stuff. All right. It says, the highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. And it says the highway of the upright is to depart from evil. So this is someone that's high value. They depart from evil and keep your way. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. All right. And so someone that is high value is also humble. See that? And that's actually ironic, because you would think that someone who is high value, they are, you would think that because being an alpha male, being someone who is dominant, that doesn't mean that you have to openly assert your dominance, or, put on your shirt like alpha male, or like someone that is labeling themselves, or they have to claim they're claiming to be an alpha male. 9 times out of 10, they're not truly an alpha male, because really someone who is actually high value, like I'll give you an example, like rich people, or I'll say wealthy people. Wealthy people, they don't have to say they're wealthy. They don't have to, true wealthy people, they don't have to have flashy cars and flashy jewelry, okay, to try to, put on, try to show it. They don't have to. All right. Because, it's them, that's who they are. I don't have to label, or I don't have to try hard to be something that I already am. So just as an example, let's keep going. It says, Proverbs 3:13, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. All right. It says, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not compared unto her. And this is talking about wisdom, because the Bible, it likens wisdom to a woman. And it says basically wisdom is more precious than rubies. All right. All the things in the world that you can possibly desire, you cannot compare to wisdom. And like I said, you take away anything, take away any type of substance, and what are you left with? The That's why a lot of people in these last days, when the money collapses, a lot of people are going to be faced. They're gonna have to look in the mirror. Like, who am I? I've been, living my life trying to impress other people. I've been trying to, getting money so I can, keep up with the Joneses. But who really am I? And a lot of people are gonna have that wake up moment. All right. So let's get Proverbs 8:11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all things that may be desired are not to be compared with it. Now, the reason I'm bringing this out, all these scriptures are basically saying the same thing. But the reason I'm bringing this out is because I'll keep going to verse 12. It says, I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions. But the reason I'm bringing this out is because you have to, in order to know what is a high value man, then we have to know what is true value. Okay? And wisdom of the Bible, as a matter of fact, there was a president, I don't know who said it, but there was a quote from a president. If I can find it. All right, it was Theodore Roosevelt, and he said, a thorough knowledge of the Bible is worth more than a college education. All right, so you might think that a high value man is someone who is college educated. He, went to a good Ivy League school. He makes six figures, drives a nice car. He dresses nice. Basically he has it going on. All right, but those are all carnal things, man. Those are all things of the world. Like I said, you take away all those things, and what does he really have to offer? All right, and we just read the quote, Theodore Roosevelt. He said that Bible knowledge is far better than a college education. Now let's get 2 Timothy. Let's get this. 2 Timothy 3:16. It says, I start at 15. 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. And it says, and that from a child that thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in YAHWASHIN. All right, and it says, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. And these are the true things that matter. All right, instruction in righteousness, doctrine, reproof. These are all the things that can save you, save your soul at the end of the day. That's what we need, is salvation. So when you look at value, there's such a thing as supply and demand. So right now, the demand for biblical knowledge is low. People don't really care It's not of importance, you know. But guess what? The demand for Bible knowledge, Bible wisdom, breakdowns of the scriptures, the doctrine is gonna go up. The demand for it is gonna go up because people are gonna ask questions. They're gonna want to know what is going on. They're gonna want answers, and everyone knows that the Bible is the book of answers. All right, it's the book of prophecy. It says that verse 17 that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly finished unto all good works. All right. Now let's get this. Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by that name to take away our reproach. All right. Now, we already covered that the reason why people are going to follow the elect, all right, the ones that have the true wisdom of the scriptures, all right, is because the demand for knowledge is going to go up. So it says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. And the reason why is because, well, in a carnal sense, the elect is going to be fed. The elect is going to be, the Lord promised the elect that, what the scriptures say, he said, my servant shall eat. Okay. So, we're gonna be taken care of in that day. So that's one thing. That's one reason why, which that 7, all right, which says 7 women, that's talking about, that's basically represents completion. So it's not literally 7. It could be more, or it could be less, and more than likely more. But basically, women are gonna cling to men, all right, because of the value. The demand for a man is gonna go up. Not just any man, but a man of the Lord, a man that has wisdom of the scriptures. He knows what's going on in the society. He's grounded. He, is. And it's not because he's handsome, not because he's tall, and no, or he has a nice car. No, it's gonna be because he is a valuable person. All right. Now it says, all right, we went into that already. This is Ezekiel 34 and Ezekiel 34 and 31. It says, and ye my flock, the flock of my pasture are men, and I am your God, saith the Lord Yahweh. Okay. So proving the point that the flock of the pasture are men, okay? The flock of the Lord are men. That's who the Lord is dealing with, all right? Isaiah 31, 32, and where is it? Isaiah 32 and 2. It says, a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So, as I was saying before, is the demand for men is going to go up in general, and that's why you have a whole movement going on, and a whole phrase, "oh, high value man," because this is starting to come to pass. All right, it's because the power of a true man is coming back. All right, It says that a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. Yeah, because, you know, when we're talking about an apocalyptic scenario, you know, you want to be you would want to be with someone who is very serious minded. They're able to lead. They're able to make great decisions. They're able to, you know, they're very knowledgeable, very wise, you know, and can get you out of tough situations. That's who you want to be with. So that's why it says a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and covert from the tempest, rivers of water and a dry place. Basically rare. It's going to be rare. You know, he's going to be a support, you know, basically a help, you know, a protection. All right, I close up on this. Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay. Which that word precious, let's get that word. Precious means your car, and it means to esteem, be prized, valuable, costly. So so it says valuable. So you're gonna have, it says, I will make a man. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. So there's your, it says highly valued. All right. So as a matter of fact, let me get, all right. Yeah, let's get this. It says, Zechariah 13:9. I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined and try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name and I will hear them. I will say it is my people and they shall say the Lord is my power. That actually wasn't what I was looking for. Let me see, man. But it does go into that, basically the elect being tried as gold. Let's see. Oh, maybe refined. Let me see if I can find it. If not, then my brother can just put it on the in the comment section. Let me see. Yeah, I think that was the point, but I can't quite find it. Lord willing, in the next lesson, I'll pull it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Closing off by giving all praise to YAHWAWASHIN, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, YAHWAWASHIN. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. Shalom.